Hey, how you doing today? I'm going to tear apart this oreck XL vacuum cleaner. It's the commercial version. And what the problem is today is it kind of, when you're using it, it feels like it kind of sticks to the floor. And they're very hard to push. And what that generally means is the bearings in this thing are just plain worn out. So what you have to do is there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws you take out. Then just for the ease, there's one over here in the side of the side that this is how you access the belt. If you're going to change the belt, this would also be how you would change your belt. Take the screw out. Kind of slides toward the front like that. If you see, there's your belt. Pop this off, and you can work it out through there. But what I'll do is I already have these screws out of the bottom, as you can see. One of the things is, look at all the shit that gets into these. Unbelievable. But since this is off, we'll take this, pop that out, and pull this out. And before we put this back together, I'll clean everything, because look at all that shit. That's just disgusting. I don't even know what that is. But there's bearings. There's 2 bearings on this. I'll switch it over to the side. There's 2 bearings. One's under here, and there's one under here. Now, if you look on the end of this, this is screwed on. And what you got to do is you got to hold on to it, and then take a pair of channel locks and stick in the ends here, because you don't want to grab one of this, because that's what your belt runs on, and you want that nice and smooth. But you take this, and it's reverse thread, so you screw that off. I'll show you what that looks like in just 1 second. Alright, remember I said this one comes off this way. I just loosened it up with a pair of channel locks real nice, and that'll come off. I've already had this off. You put that there, then this piece will come off. And look at all the shit in there. That's why that thing doesn't spin. That's what makes the bearing go bad. Now this bearing, I've already pulled it off. It's got to go back into the brush a little bit, because the bearing wouldn't even pop off of the spindle. Start pulling the spindle out. But you can see, bearing moves, but it's not real nice. I'm going to see if I can get that a little nicer. Or I'll just run down and get a new brush, because this brush is beat. But if you, and also, one of the reasons, and here, look what's in the end of that one. And this one here, let's see if this one is. I just pop these off with a screwdriver. And it's pulling out of the, pull it out enough to make sure I can clean all out in there. And clean out in there, maybe get a little, but this brush is beat anyway, you can see. So I might as well just get a new brush. But if you want to clean it, that's how you clean it. And you want to do this every once in a while, because when it gets this bad here, that's what starts wearing the bearings. They start heating up, they get full of shit, they start melting, stuff gets inside, they get hot, stuff goes inside the bearings don't work anymore. So we'll clean this one up and see what it does, but I'm probably going to just replace the whole brush. Okay? as you can see, it works pretty good. Pushes easy. That's what it looks like.